16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He tucks it into... We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 35 on second down. Complete Derrick Henry. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Now Jackson on third down. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Bullock's kick is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
That one's cut along the left sideline. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. On third down, it's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12. Trying again, following the sack. Pulled in by Johnson along the sideline. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Hurts now on third and goal. He's on the move. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles take possession of the football.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success. When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Has it in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie things 10-10. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They'll run here with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pistol snap to Jackson. Escapes out to the left. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Connects with Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Hurts looking to throw. On the move, headed right. That pass caught by Johnson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Hey, 73, 73.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Get it, get it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
63, 63, 63. Round up, get it.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Taken in by Smith. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
No touch.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
No touch. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles tie and can take the lead here in the second. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it. Touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Ravens gonna give it another go, trying for 2.
Hey, middle.
Jackson throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Great. Set. No touch.
Here's Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Great. Set. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, Those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And this is down all the way to the 3. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's good for another Eagles. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. He's on the move. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's second and goal.
Great. Set. 73. No touch.
Barkley does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Great. Set. No touch.
They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, this defense simply outplayed the offense here in these first 3 downs. And now they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
No touch. Set. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a slim 2-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Hardy on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No touch. Set. 63. 60. No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. 63. Back. Great. Set. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. That pass complete to Goddard. And he got this close to midfield before going out. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Don't touch that.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Kyle left Yeti. Don't touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Still going past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Eagles first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Don't touch that.
They kick the running back in motion.
Don't touch.
2nd and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Michael Horton. Go Silver, right?
First down throwing for Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Kyle left Yeti. Kyle left Yeti. Don't touch.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Flush down out to his left. He'll make a... Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. Gets this one to Andrews. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's out of bounds past midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. He'll get this to Henry. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Jackson yet again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Jackson now on 3rd. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here. From the gun, a run for Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Henry on the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Jackson on third down. This throw is cut. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense in the hurry-up here. Has it in close. And he's tackled for no gain. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Lamar throwing again. Getting out to his left. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This is caught. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Sending a receiver left.
Don't touch it.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Don't touch it.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Crowd left Yeti. Hey. Don't touch it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
From the 34. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Throw on 3rd down. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Great, set. Don't touch it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it inside the 10. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles come through to tie it in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's run. Oh, he lost the football. And the Eagles get to it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He rolls to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts now from the gun. He's on the move. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead off the turnover. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
They run it with Saquon. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Ravens' 31-yard line.
They'll motion Smith left. They go to Barkley again. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
He's back to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Connecting on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Great, set.
Here's Saquon. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles up by 9. Offense to the line for second down.
No touch, set.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got Smith. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
No touch, set.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
No touch.
They give to Barkley, left side. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Great, set. No touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
No touch, set. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. No surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Eagles take a knee. They're going to let the seconds tick away in this win. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
Thank you.